Hello, my name is Maxim, and right now I want to tell you about hidden games in Django.contrib.admin module. This is a continue of my talk from DjangoCon Europe. This is part 2, and I want to go deeper in this part of my talk. A little bit about me. I'm owner from small company from Austria, a company named WPSoft, and it's a small team of developers. I work with Django since 2013, and since 2015, me and my team, we work mostly with Django.contrib.admin. Special thanks for my team who support this presentation. Anastasia Sen created slides for this presentation. Thank you, Anastasia. Pavel Pelikin is our senior developer. He checked all my crazy ideas. And Martin Achenreiner is our intern. He tested that all. My goal, I want to create user-friendly admin panel based on Django.contrib.admin. How it is possible? I try to do it already 7 or 8 years. And before I go deeper, I want to do a small recap of part 1 of my talk. It was previously on DjangoCon EU 2022. At first, I show how we can use better way to register a site admin config. We can do it normally. It is not documented. After that, I tell about how we can use admin site registry and how all of our site admins can be registered automatically. We should not change URL dispatcher anymore with the small lines. After that, I cover about problem in resolve function in Django if we use multiple admin sites possibility. Problem also I provide solution of problem. We should always use site admin namespace everywhere, and of course I understand the default Django templates in Django.contrib.admin, they should be overridden. Also, I show how we can use permission-based access to admin URLs, and there I use special function from Django user has perm. These functions help us to check really permission from user. Don't matter if they're super user or normal manager, I check only permission, not checkbox from model. After that, I presented model admin auto registry. This is example from existed code. These model admins already registered, and I don't import nothing. Low code, low imports, low bugs. It's better than manual. And also I can say, if I start every new project in Django, the first code snippet which I copy-paste is model admin auto registry snippet. After that, I cover how we can take back the control in our project and how we can control order of registered model admin list on the admin sites. And I open the big problem in Django.contrib.admin. Every model admin is singleton. It means for every request, we work with the same instance. And this is a big problem. In compare with generic class-based views, generic class-based view for every request created a new instance, and we can use this instance like container for our data. But it not works normal, it not completely works in model admin contrib. And I tell how in 7 lines we can avoid this problem, and after that we can cache results of method calls, and we can improve speed of our admin side. We can achieve more than 170% faster than before. Yeah, we can make model admin faster than light. After that, I show how we can use model admin in model admin action, standard generic class-based view as a really pretty and cute possibility. We can after that use inheritance, and it is really scalable. Please ask me how it works, or you can see video. It was published in internet. And after that, I tell what action decorator in Django is wrong, and please avoid use this decorator completely. They contain still yet vulnerability and don't work with user permission. And also I provide a correct way how we can use user permission for model admin action. And at least I show how we can transform our admin sites and full CRUD interfaces in admin API collection to work with reactive front end. This is like headless Django Admin, and for example, after that, I can ask developers from Django Rocket or Django 3 Django, boys, why you need to write too much code? It already exists in Django. Please try to use Django. This all you can find in internet by this link, and this is a video. Also, you can find link on this video to full repository and to slides. After that, we go in deeper in model admin. WebSoft is creator from WinePad. This is the biggest wine database in Europe. And what we do at work, we drink wines every day. It can be, for example, more than 40 bottles in a day in tasting. And every time if I drink more wines, I start to understand Django better. And of course, I should to say it here. I know probably the best Chardonnay in whole world came from California. I know. Thank you. Okay, and after the one day after the big tasting, more than 20 bottles, I create a new model. And I create in this model only 2 fields, title, slug, don't matter. And after that, I create 2 model admins. In first model admin, I declare fields for admin form like a fields attribute. In second model admin, I declare fields for admin form like a field sets. After that, I want to check how many fields in my form, in my admin form. And unexpected, I receive the only 1 field for first model admin and 2 fields for second model admin. Houston, we have a problem. I open issue, I write problem in model admin, blah, blah, blah. I say, it's a bug. Answer was, issue was closed invalid and closed commentary. It's not a bug, it's undocumented feature. All what I try to tell in my talks, fast all these things are undocumented. And let's go to the different undocumented feature in django.contrib.admin. What we need? We need basic models. I create 3 models, shop, product, and image. Every shop, every product can be in shop. In every product can be an image. In shop also can be an image. And we need 3 model admin: shop admin, product admin, image admin, and also I create 2 inlines: image inline and product inline, to show it in shop admin form. You can see here already how work auto registry. I don't need to think about manually register this model admin on the admin side. It works automatically. And if I start my project, it works as expected. We see at first admin form, at second and on the third place inlines. And after that, we go to the one problem: flowable inlines in model admin. What if we have a big model admin form and we have more than 100 fields? Okay, this is a usability problem, but we want to put one inline somewhere in this model admin form and not behind. How it's possible? Of course, it's possible. How? Model admin contains possibility like read-only field. In read-only field, I can put all what I want. For example, hello San Diego. How it works? It works somewhere on the model admin form, I can put my information. And this is important. This field rendered before inlines which comes later. What I can do? At first, I save in my model admin response and request on render change form, and after that, if comes render for my read-only field, I render on this place one inline from context. That's all. I don't need overwrite any something else. How it works? It works. I simply put inlines somewhere in admin form. And if I put save, if I press save, I do nothing. It's not render. It saves completely normally. I don't need do anymore. If you try to find any solution in the internet, it's really huge, big, many line code solution instead of only 4-line solution. But, of course, if you don't understand what I want right now to say, probably my language is not too good, mostly I speak German, you can read this information on Medium. I have an article, and you can try to you can understand it once more time. Inlines. If we try to go deeper in inlines from model admin, every inline can contain also read-only field. And I can put a read-only field in inline. Hello, San Diego. It works as expected. Yeah? At first, model admin form. After that, inline. In this inline, we have an read-only field. And what if I take other model admin and I make this other model admin ready to render, and I take from context from other model admin one inline, and I put this inline in the read-only field from inline for our current model admin. How it works? It works the same like a flowable inline, only 4 lines. At first, I call product admin. There is a small error. I should use self model instead of product admin. Don't matter. And I call, for example, add view. After that, I take from context inline, and I render this inline with current context in current model admin form. Only one problem we have here. We should have right now request and response. That's why for inline instances, I should override this function in model admin, and I should throw deeper information about self. Self has a current model admin, which contains right now request and response. And yeah, small remark. I use it with this generator, and in django.contrib.admin we have around 680 for loops and only 70 yields or generators. It's not enough. We can match our we can do our model admin faster if we start to use generator, but don't matter right now about inlines in inlines. And if we start to render it, how it works? Wow, it works. But something strange is here. There my add a new project button, new product button. Okay, and here is important information. 50% or probably more code which prepared for us work with inlines lays in inline.js file from Django. And problem is, it's wrong. Sorry, but this is completely wrong. It was created in 2009. From many people it was changed, but it works not correctly. My issue was closed, invalid, and you can say, Max, it was not planned to do something like that. But my answer is, stop. When in JavaScript I see one bug, for me it don't matter what was planned. We have a bug, we should correct it. And also you can say, Max, you too much criticize all, you do nothing for community. No. At first, I write an article how nested inline works, and second, we published inline.js, which work for whole line of Django from Django 1.4 till last Django, and we have corrected this bug. And also in this article, you can understand how nested inline works. Full solution contains around 21 lines, and right now, I have a question to developer from Django Nested Admin or Django Nested. Boys, I really need more than 600 lines in code. Probably we can speak about it after my talk. Probably you can use something what already exists in Django. And right now we can go deeper in our relations. Relation fields. Every inline, to create any inline, we need relation. And some problem we have if we start to use many-to-many relation. For example, we extend our solution for product. Product can be produced in land, but probably, for example, ski. I'm from Austria. Ski we can receive from Poland, from Slovenian, the same model, and from Vietnam. It means for product it can be free lands there this product is produced. And also we have region where it was produced, and in this region probably I put one checkbox. This is a biological production or normal production. And also, I want to create custom many-to-many model. Why? Sometimes probably happens war in this region and product cannot came from this region in this moment, and I want to put off visibility of this region in this product. it happens, yeah, right now. And if I want to start to work with this model in model admin, what happens? Shit happens. System error. Why? We cannot use many-to-many field with custom truth field. Really? I cannot use it? No, I can use it. How? The best example is I can use proxy model. I like proxy model. In our projects, we have more than really much proxy models. And in this proxy model for custom truth model, I can declare like auto-created model. And what happens? It works. But please, you avoid it if you don't understand how it works. It's important. It's a dirty hack to work with many-to-many with custom truth model. But if you don't understand it completely, please avoid it. But we have other problem in custom many-to-many truth model. Limit choices 2 don't work for custom truth model completely. Really? It not works? Or we can do something. We can try to search a way to solution. What is many-to-many field in our model class? Many-to-many field add to class one descriptor. This descriptor returns us many related manager. In this many related manager, we have many additional attributes, and this many-to-many manager is child class of parent class, which is data manager from our many-to-many model. It means we can override data manager from many-to-many model, and on getQuerySet we can check if this manager calls from many-to-many descriptor. We can achieve field. We can take from this field limit choices 2, and we can filter our result with limit choices 2. But don't forget, it's important. If you use prefetch related, we don't break prefetch related results. That's why I check before if something was prefetched, I leave it without changes. And only on without prefetched many-to-many related manager, I use filter with limit choices 2. It's easy, it works. I like it more than smart solution, which also exists. Smart solution also, we can override many-to-many descriptor. But we cannot do it. Why? Many-to-many descriptor is hard-coded in Django. Many-to-many field used many-to-many descriptor strictly in code. We can override it. Somewhere in other galaxy also exists Django, and we can define descriptor class for every field. But like, for example, file field, but not in our galaxy, and not for many-to-many field. And of course, we can change it. At first, we should override contribute to class for many-to-many field. And after super, we should call set other, and we can set our many-to-many descriptor. I think it should be by default, but who I am only the developer. What is with many-to-many descriptor? Many-to-many descriptor receive result, and if this result not prefetched, we can apply limit choices 2 for this result, and we can work with that. Right now we use a smart solution in our project. I'm happy with that, but I think it should be changed in Django. I think. Okay, relation field. We can go in deeper. In the related field widget wrapper. This related field widget wrapper was my probably first, what the hell, if I start to work with model admin. Okay, it was for 8 years ago, and I start my model admin, and I see behind the field, related field, some buttons. Why? Why it happens? I don't see it in templates. How I can change it? Okay, why it happens? It's hard-coded in base model admin. For every related field, every wrapper is wrapped in a related field widget wrapper, and we cannot override it. Why? It's we cannot easy to change it. It's hard-coded. Okay, hard code again, and again. How we can change it? In 2016, I tried a solution, and I put loop through full field in form, and I set deprecated attributes for every widget in form, and somewhere it works, somewhere we don't need it, but probably it's wrong. If I have a form with many than 170 fields, it's work really long. It's wrong. But you can find Django battery which do the same. I try to find a solution, and solution probably to use other model admin. This related widget wrapper check permissions from other model admins, and it means we can in has add delete change permission methods. We can put check if this method called from wrapper, we can return false or true. It works, but not always. Why? For auto-created many-to-many related, to check permission, in Django used one special function which checked full permission, not directly change or delete or add, full permission. And if I have, for example, view permission true, also I receive again the full buttons in line. It's not always work. Okay, last frontier. After 88 years, I came again to function form field for DB field. I simply check name from every field, and if I receive field there, I don't want to see icons, add, change, delete. I change attribute for this widget. Right now, this is the shortest way to work with related widget wrapper. But I think this is also not correct way, and we should have possibility to override this wrapper in model admin. But right now we don't have this possibility. Okay, it works. We have Austria, and right now I put off the add and view possibility. Next feature, which really much asked in internet, is bounded select. We use bounded select from Django 1.4 till today. It works for normal select, but right now we can use Django autocomplete, and it's funny to work with that. Django autocomplete JSON view not documented, issue closed, won't fix, it should not be documented, but we can use it. We use it also from front end for us. Only one thing I need there is protection, how many requests per minute. I want to have this protection. We use it through Django REST framework. Okay, to add autocomplete in model admin, it's easy. It's documented. Thank you. We add autocomplete fields. We should declare search fields, and it works. I'm happy. But how to change results of autocomplete? Results of autocomplete we can change in function getSearchResults. If request is Ajax, we can take some information from getRequest, and we can filter objects accordingly. This getRequest. But okay, in a little bit earlier from Django, isAjax was removed, and I put isAjax back for this functionality. But it's important. We don't. I think this is a wrong way to work with that. How we can do it better? Right now, it is not possible in Django. But you can ask how we do it in our project. Autocomplete JSON view have a function getQuerySet, and not function, method. And this method, it contains many lines of code. You can check it. But developer who created this code probably forget about changelist instance, which do the same. I can only ask, probably you cannot check this code already exists. And if we create getChangeList instance, and if we ask QuerySet, QuerySet made the same, but also getChangeList automatically works with with query string, and getChangeList instance made filter for my objects automatically. It means probably we should override or change autocomplete JSON view, and probably we can use getChangeList instance to receive the results of autocomplete. But right now it's not possible directly in Django. Okay. Also, we should give information for our select, how they bounded, and on change from parent select, we should send any information to child select. In this case, land is the parent select, child is the region select, and on change, I start function search. Function search is completely easy, and it contains try function. Why? Django use autocomplete JS, and there is some function is really hard-coded. We cannot change or add any parameter in search string. That's why function search should find child elements, and after that they wrap send data method in new method and add some parameter which I want. Okay, little bit hard, but you can find it in repository, and it works. How many lines I use? 2 lines in Python and 9 lines in JavaScript. I check Germany, UK or something else, it works. And if you don't understand what I want to tell, you can read about it on Dev2 in my article. Sorry, it is not published yet. I don't have any time. I try to publish it on the next week. And this all, it's perfect, but at the end, somewhere we should press button save. And what we can to achieve. On the last version of Django, if we work with multiple managers in the same time on the same model admin, and somebody adds an inline, somebody delete an inline, we can press save and we can receive this message. And this is a famous problem in Django forms. For hidden fields, we don't see error message. Of course, I know how we can change it, but right now, a problem not in the error render. Problem is many users try to change the same objects at the same time. And I think we should use existed in Django versioning possibility. We can do it through Django Admin log. For every model which we use in admin panel, we can add attribute log as a generic relation to log entry, to Django Admin log. And we don't need any migration. It's important. It works normally without migration. We can use it right now in every Django project. After that, on render change, I sent in model admin form information about time one state of object was last time changed in initial. And after that, I should create one field updated. They contains my data from last change, and on clean from my form, I check if the data the same, time the same, microseconds the same. I think nobody changed this object. Or I throw an validation error. But I made it a little bit better. I don't throw error, I add error to form, and I use all. If I use all, I receive error message not in field. I receive message on the top of my form. How it works? Please correct the error, and after that, the object was changed in this time. Of course, for normal project, we should do a little bit more, but right now is only example how we can use versioning, which already exists in Django. And yeah, we can use many things from Django which already existed. Like summary of my talk for today, I not cover many things which I collect in the last 8 years in my work, but summary. The code which you want to write probably already existed in Django. And if you think you are Django programmer, please try use Django instead Python. We have too much Python and too low Django in our project. I'm so sorry about it. And of course, please try to learn Django. Never mind, it's not well documented, but it's perfectly thing. I love it, and it's amazing. Please take time and try to learn Django. Read the code, read the articles, to go to the conference. Make Django, not war. Thank you.
So we do have some time for questions. Would you like some easy questions?
All questions.
Okay, your slide says not difficult ones. So I'll start off with an easy one. When are you going to publish that Dev2 article? Was it next week?
I hope next week.
Cool.
Yep.
That's my one question. Has anyone else thought of a question yet? Make me run. Yay!
Thank you so much for your presentation. There's a lot of opinions in here, that one of which I'm not sure if I understand the documentation one. I love Django documentation, so I want to know where you think the Django documentation could be lacking, and then also what we could do to improve it, and how we can move forward with that.
Thank you for question. I think Django documentation cover around 10% of full possibilities of Django. For example, we don't have any documentation about query set query. It's really huge and powerful part of Django. And of course, we have only 10% documentation about django.contrib.admin or whole DjangoContrib collection. And I try to make the world better. I write article mostly on Russian language, mostly on Medium, and probably I can try also to contribute in documentation, but my English language probably should be better for it. Yeah, I hope I answer.
Any other questions? Oh,
Thank you, Katie. Maxim, great talk. I was interested by the example where you were nesting an inline from another admin in an inline.
You want to see it?
Well, I remember it, and you explained the rendering, but what happens at the post? How do you save that inline? Because how do you save it back? So if you
how I can send results on save button. Yeah, answer lays in article. Yeah, sorry, I don't cover all, but what all we need to override at first, we need override is changed this method in form to give info what this inline in read-only field was changed at first. And of course on save, we should recursive send ask for this field. This field should be saved. And of course, this inline comes from other view. It means on save, this inline send signal to other view to save yourself. It's really free 4-line of code in reality. Yeah. But it's completely worked solution on in article. We use it already. Please, Peter.
Hi. Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm curious, like, kind of what your take. So my understanding is when things are undocumented. Oh, I'm not on. Oh, okay. When things are undocumented, it kind of means the developers are free to change them at will, and there's not a guarantee of any kind of like API that's necessarily consistent between versions. How has your experience been kind of maintaining some of these solutions that may be leveraging like undocumented APIs in the Django admin? Across versions, I guess.
All solution which I provide right now in my talks works from Django 1.4 till Django 4.1.2. Of course, every time I need low code. Django improve yourself. That's why, for example, for Django 1.4, I need a little bit more code. But every step, it's low and low and low and low. Right now for Django Action, I throw away from our project much line of our existed solution. Why? Django had it itself. I think we can use Django for better solution. And right now we have really good possibility from Django. Django version 4, I love it. It's really a tool which I like. Thank you for developers. Thank you.